Hey everybody, it's episode 5 of House of the Dragon. This one is called We Light the Way. And at the end of last episode, Hightower was fired without pay. King was like, get the hell out of here, Hightower. And Rhaenyra has agreed to marry the son of the Sea Snake so that we can unite these powerful houses and solidify our claim of the throne, and nobody's going to stand against us because it's a good match. And let's see what this guy is like. We'll see if we actually get to see the wedding, or maybe something stops the wedding. Maybe we do a time skip over the wedding. Any of these things can happen in this show. Also, last episode, Rhaenyra and Daemon went on a fantastical adventure through the seedier parts of the city, and then she came home and slept with Kristen, so she had a great night. But then the Maester brought her the potion of don't get pregnant, and whether or not she took that or not is, well, it's for us to find out, I guess. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much the episode. So I'm looking forward to getting into this. Do you think they stuck with the same theme? Because if they changed it to something else, people would always be comparing it to the main show and going, it's not the same as the main show. It's not as good as the main show. It also means they can reuse this theme for every single prequel, sequel in this universe. Where is this?
Tomorrow, Lady Rhea. Rabbit?
Dear.
New people?
Care for some company?
I'd rather ride alone.
Okay. She just wants to be on her own. I get that. I would too. Hopefully nothing happens to her. She looks like she can handle herself. Hello. Who are you? Why is he in a robe? Get out of there. Get out of there. I don't trust this guy.
Husband?
Oh. That's who it is.
What brings you to the Vale?
That's his wife?
Or have you at last come to consummate our marriage?
Oh, they haven't even done it yet.
The Vale sheep might be willing, even if I'm not.
I like her.
Or perhaps your brother has at last had his fill of your company.
That one. Maybe that other guy should have come with her. I don't think he would have been much help though. Is her arm broken?
I knew you couldn't finish.
Oh. He's gonna bash her head in? Jesus. Well, that was the start. He killed his wife. She was cool. Oh, seasick. That's like me. I get seasick all the time. That's why I avoid boats. Thanks, dude. You see the new hand? I didn't check if he was wearing the thing. Going to get married? Well, the weather's good for it, isn't it?
A moment! I do not wish to see you go.
You chose Rhaenyra.
She swore her innocence. If you had not been so relentless in advancing Aegon as heir.
Shh. Not in front of this guy.
The king will die. And if Rhaenyra succeeds him, war will follow, do you understand? And to secure her claim, she'll have to put your children to the sword.
Uh-oh.
You know it.
Hey, yeah, but they're good friends. Rhaenyra wouldn't do that, would she? Is he still feeling ill? Maybe he's gonna die here at the wedding. You know how great weddings are in this universe. Yeah, I think he's wearing the hand thing. Hey, fellas.
Where is Lord Corlys? He should be here to receive the king.
He was on the pooper.
Welcome to High Tide, Your Grace.
Oh, she's all grown up.
My father has but just returned from his long journey, and he has hastened to the Hall of Nine to await Your Grace's arrival.
Hey, how come that daughter... Remember the 12-year-old? She looks like 30 now, and Rhaenyra still looks exactly the same as she did. Wow. They grow up fast here on the sea islands, don't they?
Let's just get on with it. An outsider.
Lord Laris.
He's kind of mysterious.
Your father was a good man.
As is yours, who took his place.
Oh. He's his son.
Princess Rhaenyra, for example. I did wonder if she could be relied upon now that she's unwell.
Unwell?
It's just that on the very same night your father was dismissed, the Grand Maester delivered a tea to the princess's chambers.
A tea?
Yes.
Specialty.
I do hope she's not unwell.
This guy's...
Sails with the King to Driftmark.
Oh, he's a snake in the grass, this guy. Surely you can see it, Alicent. Hey, why can't we go in?
Come, cousin. Let us discover what might be had for breakfast.
Aren't you a little old to be my cousin? What's with the coughing?
Your Grace.
No, it's the king doing the coughing. He's gonna die right here, on the floor. This episode, definitely.
Cousin!
Hey, the queen that never was.
I can think of no man more suited to be the hand of the king.
That is very kind of you to say, Lord Corlys.
His son is a real sneak.
Daemon's wife, the Lady Rhea Royce, has passed.
A
hunting mishap.
riding accident.
The gods are cruel.
Indeed. I wish to propose a marriage between your son, Selena.
They don't know about it yet.
And my daughter and heir, the Princess Rhaenyra.
What do you say?
You honor both me and my house. There are certain details I would wish clarified.
What do you want?
Can I presume that their children would take their father's name?
Ooh.
Upon their birth, Selena and Rhaenyra's children shall take their father's name. However, at such time when their firstborn ascends the Iron Throne, he or she will do so bearing the name Targaryen.
Put her in writing. Do you accept? Dare think we could change this once he dies. Let's just agree to it.
This is an equitable compromise.
In truth, if it had to be someone, I'm glad it is you.
Yeah, let's meet him. Let's see him.
I know this union is not what you would choose.
He seems okay.
I know that whatever agreement being struck up there will not change your appetites, nor will it change mine.
Right. It's just arranged. It's a marriage.
What do you propose?
We get married and then we do what we want. With whoever we want.
That we perform our duty to our fathers and to the realm, and when it's done, each of us dines as we see fit.
Exactly. He's happy with it.
We are placing our son in danger. Rhaenyra's succession will be challenged.
Yeah.
Our house controls the realm's navy and half its dragons.
At the wedding, they should have lots of dragons.
I've always feared
and
the
lots
day
of
you
ships.
have to marry a woman.
And when the king dies, and Rhaenyra becomes queen, lots of dragons, lots of ships. Like everybody see the full strength and power of the Targaryens and the Valyrians side by side, and then just taunt them. Come get some if you want it. You know? We'll see who stands up to the plate and takes them on. Burn them all. And then drown them in the sea. The classic combination. A song of fire and water. You know? Put it in a dagger. Put it in a dagger. I have a dream. Song of fire and water.
Your betrothed gives you leave, of her own free will, to continue partaking of.
This is who he's actually interested in.
I've come to meet my fate and you make a jape of it.
A jape, dude.
You're a fool.
You'll need a sworn protector.
Yeah, this guy. Hey, this is the best guy she'll be marrying. You know? No strings attached, no complications. I guess if this ever came out, might be a complication.
This is better than we could have hoped for. She has a paramour of her own.
She does indeed.
I wonder who it is.
Well, there's like 3 people. Alicent, Christian, Daemon. She's got a whole load of people. Probably more that we don't even know about.
I needed to see you, princess.
These scenes look like they're shot in the... What's it called? You know that new... It's It's not green screen. It's like monitors around it. It's called something in particular. I'll just look it up straight away, actually. Yeah, it's called the volume, and the shots here on the sea look very much like they're shot in the volume. Which actually means there's room for improvement. You know, if I can tell, not just that it's CGI, but what specific kind of effects are going on, maybe there's some room for improvement. There's an upcoming Netflix series called 8099, which also features a ship, and some of these shots look very reminiscent of some of the shots I've seen in that trailer. So that's what triggered it in my brain.
Selena is a good and decent man, but you did not choose him. If there were another path, would you tread it?
What are you talking about?
Rhaenyra,
I have deep knowledge of the port at Sunspear, where I've seen the ships of Essos setting sail.
He wants to elope with her?
Are you asking for leave?
No.
I'm asking you to come with me. Let us leave it all behind and see the world together.
Yeah, you can change your name. Get you some dye for your hair.
You could marry me.
She's not going to do that, but it's sweet of him to offer.
I am the crown. Do you think I would choose infamy in exchange for a bushel of oranges or a ship to a shy? And Selena will make a fine husband.
He's cool, you'd like him.
So Kristen, Laenor and I have
an arrangement.
An understanding.
Is that okay? Is that enough for you?
You want me to be your whore?
Don't put it like that. He's just a bit hurt. It doesn't have to be the end. Just let him blow off some steam. I wonder what it is about that shot that doesn't look real. He's dead. This guy, he can't survive the episode. Maybe he'll survive till the wedding, but he's out. He's gone.
So, Kristen.
Dude?
You've been summoned.
The
Queen.
The Queen? Don't say anything, Kristen.
I fear I must question you on a delicate matter, Sir Kristen. It concerns our dear Princess Rhaenyra. There has been a rumour.
Oh, does Kristen know about the rumour
Or
about
rather,
Daemon?
my father received an accounting of a lapse of morals.
Oh, he
may have occurred.
He thinks she's thinking about him.
Rather lapses.
It happened, Your Grace.
Dude, don't. Why? This is weird writing, by the way. I'll talk about that later.
I have committed. My oath has been broken. I deserve no consideration.
Is she going to mention Daemon?
I would ask only this. You would sentence me mercifully to death.
Jeez, Kristen. She's not going to do that.
Thank you for your honesty, Sir Kristen.
Well, she knows Rhaenyra lied to her.
You may go.
Rest now, Your Grace.
I will
bring the leeches.
Do you think this model will be destroyed?
The leechings have always brought His Grace relief.
Oh, Jesus, leeches.
Will I be remembered as a good king, Lionel?
Well...
Your Grace?
What will they say of me?
They won't remember you at all.
Is it not better to live in peace than to have songs sung after you are dead?
This guy speaks just truth. What's Daemon's next move? You know, he killed his wife. Now what?
It's the start of the royal wedding celebrations.
Oh, the wedding.
With their lord, Jason Lannister.
Uh-oh, he's here.
Lord Paramount of the West.
You have made a fine match for the princess.
Thanks, dude.
Thank you, Lord Jason. I could think of no better man than Selena.
Yeah, much better than you.
Well, where is the Queen? I had hoped to pay my respects.
Yeah, where is she?
This is why men wage war. Because a woman would never be ready for the battle in time.
Good one, dude. Good one. Sit down. Shut up.
Your presence is always such a pleasure, Lord.
Yeah,
Jason.
you're a riot.
Princess.
A real riot.
Your Grace.
Hey, the kings, stop coughing. We need to survive till the main course. Speaking of the main course, here he comes. An unexpected guest. I've come to kill the groom and take Rhaenyra as a bride. That'll never happen. Oh, he gets a chair at the top table. Nice.
Be welcome. As we join together in celebration with House Targaryen and
What are we looking at? Is it the Queen?
Do you know what color it glows when Old Town calls its banners to war?
Green? This guy's a sneak. A whisperer.
Congratulations, stepdaughter. What a blessing this is for you.
Hey, thanks. You married my father and had kids with him. Shut up, Alicent.
Please be seated.
She has no right to be bitchy.
Well, the joining of the two houses, Your Grace.
Yeah.
Get through, dude, without dying.
I hope to herald in a second age of dragons in Westeros.
Yeah. Everybody loves the dragons.
7 days of tournament and feasting.
Ooh, tournament, another one.
At the end of it all, a royal wedding.
Bring out the jugglers. Oh, a dance.
Your Grace.
Dude?
We thank you for coming, Uncle.
No, Uncle.
Know that Old Town stands with you.
Uh-oh. What does that mean? We'll stand with you against Rhaenyra when the time comes. Dude?
In the Vale, men are made to answer for their crimes.
Uh-oh. Now's not the time, dude.
It was no accident.
Are you confessing some guilt, Sir Gerald?
I am making an accusation.
Lady Rhea and I had no heirs. As her husband, whatever she was due, now passes to me. She stood to inherit all of Runestone.
He's got Runestone.
Did she not?
Retract your accusation, or face the fire. Hey, it's got a good beat, doesn't it?
I know who it is. Sir Criston Cole.
Oh no, he does know.
Our sworn protector. Look at him.
Look at the way he's looking at her.
The man is fully construct. This is a good thing. She knows your secret.
You know
her.
hers.
You know hers.
Hey, now we're a little more drunk. Everything's gonna come up to a head when everybody's drunk.
They make a handsome match.
What?
Yes, a really handsome match, dude. I'm but a simple, humble bodyguard. Leave me out of it.
Sir Laenor is quite dear to me, as I know. The princess is to you.
How dare you, dude?
But we should swear to each other to guard them and their secrets.
Well, there's another way to keep things secret. I feel a tension brewing as the drums get more intense. Whoop, these two. Where are we going? Probably. Yeah, there's like 100 people you'd have to kill. I love this dialogue. She's just calling them out. What's going on? What's going on? What are we... What? Who's killing who? What?
What the hell is going on?
Yeah, that's what I don't know. Oh, it's Criston. Holy crap. I told you there was another way to keep things silent. He's dead. He's dead already. He was making threats against the princess. I had to kill him. Oh, he's gonna be heartbroken.
We stand here tonight in thanks and praise.
Oh, we're doing it.
I am yours, and you're mine.
He can barely say the words. Is he gonna kill himself?
I am yours and you are mine. I proclaim Lenore of House Velaryon, Rhaenyra of House Targaryen to be man and wife.
Sir Criston.
Dude. Who is it? The Queen? Is she gonna talk him out of it? Oh, there he goes. He lasted just long enough for her to get married. that was episode 5 of House of the Dragon. Weddings in this universe. Something was always going to happen. The king's death has been coming since episode 1. And in this episode in particular, you knew he was going out. All the coughing, all the little coughs that were in scenes where, you know, it was just, the coughing was out of place if it wasn't foreshadowing. So he lasted just long enough to see her marry. A marriage that was just an arrangement. But that guy, what was he thinking going over to Kristen and saying, hey, I know your secret, and I've got a secret, well, everybody's got a secret, and we just all have to live happily ever after with our secrets. See you later. Boo. Kristen's like, hey, I'm a man of honor, and I'm pissed off with this wedding, and don't sidle up to me, dude. And he went after him in a rage. At least that's what it seems like. At least that's how I'm interpreting it. I might be missing some nuance to it all. And then he went out into the garden and he was going to kill himself. And Alicent talked him out of it. Alicent, who a very strangely worded scene with her and him earlier, where she's kind of going out of her way not to say the word Daemon, so that he thinks she's talking about him, and then he just confesses to it. You know, I feel like I know it was polite not to say the words, the names, from her side, to say that there's a rumor that Rhaenyra and Daemon were together, but it had to be, she had to go out of her way not to say it in order for the scene to play out, in order for him to admit to anything. So yeah, I wonder if those two, Alicent and Kristen, will now form a bit of a friendship because of this. That's certainly what's implied by her stepping in to stop him from killing himself right at the end. Now she's just lost her husband. I don't know what that makes her. The Queen Mother? You know, because the throne will pass to Rhaenyra straight away. The realm will go crazy straight away. Maybe. We'll see. And Alicent and Baby will be the center of a lot of people will be saying that her baby, her child, should be the king. And Old Town supports her. Hightower supports her. With Hightower and Old Town, you got almost everyone. But you don't have any dragons. And you don't have any ships. So I don't know how this is supposed to... Like, we've literally got the two most powerful families joining together. Who will step up and step against them, if anybody? And how quickly will fire and blood be rained down upon them because of it? And where will Daemon step in? I love that scene on the dance floor with Daemon coming up to her, telling her that his wife is dead and that he's free and single. And Rhaenyra's like, well, you know, you want me? This is what it's all about, right? Go take me. Go, right now. Try it. Kill everybody. Do it. You're not gonna. She loves playing with him and taunting him. They both love kind of taunting each other. I really do enjoy any scene that they're both in together. Meanwhile, we have the new hand, or I guess the old hand. Will everything change now? The guy who replaced Hightower as the hand has two sons, right? One is the guy who, look, I'm kind of guessing here, went in and grabbed Rhaenyra from the throngs of the unruly crowd at the end. And the other one is the sneaky one with the cane, whispering gossip and stirring up shit, right? The father seems completely neutral, and everything he says has been correct from episode 1 till now. I'm his #1 biggest fan, that guy. But I don't trust his son one bit. One of them, anyway. I could be wrong about the family dynamics. There's something in this episode, the way some dialogue was phrased, it made me feel like at least the sneaky guy is in his family, either a brother or a son or something related to him. He's a real creep so far. So yeah, the big question is, where do we go from here? It was going to be a very neutral and happy marriage, where both parties were just gonna, like, if it had gone off without a hitch, just say the king doesn't die, nobody causes a scene, nobody gets drunk, then they get married and they both do whatever they want. But it was clear that Criston wasn't happy going along with that. He wanted to take her away, change their identities, go be a pirate somewhere, live in the high life, see the sights, forget about this whole destiny thing. And Rhaenyra's like, no, my dad gave me a dagger and he gave me this prophecy and I just gotta go along with it. I don't have a choice. Plus I kind of like being the heir, and we'd be on the run forever. That's not the kind of life I want. So that scene, everything was going to kind of collapse a little bit once that scene happened, once he wasn't happy with the state of things. I think he should have been, though, because he knew she was going to get married eventually, and this is best case scenario. If he can't marry her, this is best case scenario. But it's all ruined now. It's all ruined now. So yeah, I kind of wish there was another one right away, because I want to know what happens. I presume the king is just dead. He hung on for as long as he could. But good place to die, at a wedding. I also presume the groom's paramour, is that what you call it? I presume he's dead too. And everybody else, well, they just enjoyed the festivities. Had some nice food. I thought it was going on for 7 days. Tournaments. I thought they weren't getting married until the very end of it. But it seemed to be rushed. It seemed to happen that same night. Daemon's wife, that we just kind of met this episode, I liked her. Very capable. She knew he was coming for her, but he was too... Daemon has super plot armor, so she couldn't get away. And he bashed her head in with a rock. Although she did sort of taunt him about it. About not finishing. That was a good line, because they never consummated. And he's the heir to, what was it called? I want to say RuneScape, but it's not that. Runestone? So yeah, a lot happened, a lot changed in this episode, and I don't know what the realm looks like afterwards. I don't know if the small council has to change. I don't know if the hand has to change. I don't know how the queen's new husband is going to feel. I don't know where the queen mother, where Alicent fits into it all. I don't know what Daemon's plan is. But I'm looking forward to finding out. And the next episode is called The Princess and the Queen, which will, I guess, answer some of that. But there is no princess anymore. The princess is the queen. So, come back next time for that. Thanks for watching. And yeah, gonna be thinking about, there's probably lots of things I didn't mention that we're going to have to think about over the next week. Weddings. See you next time.